Good morning, everyone. Today we're talking about taking a break. And if you're feeling overwhelmed and you just have so many things on your list to do, set a timer. It can be 10 minutes, it can be 15, 20. I wouldn't go longer than 30 and just work like crazy and get everything you can get done in that amount of time. And then when the timer goes off, take a break. You're actually more productive that way. I don't do it so much when I'm overwhelmed. I mean, I can, but a lot of times I just do it because that's the push I need because there's just stuff to get done. And so it's like, all right, I'll just work on this little area for X amount of time. We actually did that in the office the other day, and it just, Steve and I got so much done out here. And I walk out here now and I'm like, there's so much space. I have been accumulating things from Marion when she passed away, when mom and dad moved, and there were just things that just kept piling up, and we had gotten through a lot of it, but this time we just had so much that we got rid of. It was just wonderful.
Yeah, that's really nice. Yeah, I set timers quite often. And like you said, sometimes just starting it, like I just need to start and then I can keep momentum going. But at the same time, there's this fine line because we can push ourselves too much. And then like if we say we're going to give ourselves an hour and then we go 2 or 3 hours, we might be less productive. And also maybe our brains aren't going to believe us the next time we tell ourselves when the timer goes off, we can stop. Yeah. So if we say we're going to do an hour, it might make sense to do an hour and give yourself a 5-minute break even because you're still giving yourself a break. I don't know. It just depends on a lot of things, but I was telling Melanie, I read this book, Effortless, and he says that's what we do. We push ourselves so much that we're not productive then, or we wear ourselves out. So the next day we had intended to do something and we're too tired because we wore ourselves out the day before and we've lost momentum. So there's this kind of fine line, but yeah, especially when we're feeling overwhelmed, it sounds counterproductive, but taking a 10-minute walk even, or just going outside, like restores our sense of, okay, normalcy. There's a rhythm in nature that just being outside or looking outside and taking our eyes off whatever's overwhelming us can make a big difference. So yeah, set a timer to get started and then take a little break.
Yeah, I think the most important thing is whatever time you decide to set it for, take the break when it goes off. Like that's and Deb and I were saying sometimes that's hard if we're like writing something because you have that train of thought. But if it's an activity where you're cleaning something up or doing something around the house, because what I was reading that this post came from really is, like do something really, like just get it done. Whether it's cleaning a little piece of your house or something like that. So, but whatever it is, set your timer, take the break. You deserve it.
Yeah. And then when you're overwhelmed, go back to the space that you cleared out. I'm doing that with my sitting room because I'm like, oh, I did it. I went through all my books. I got rid of garbage bags of stuff in my little sitting room. Yeah. And it feels so good now. And when I'm feeling overwhelmed about other things, I go back in there and go, oh, but I did that. And so for you, it's your office to, like give ourselves a little bit of like, you did it. And there will be time to do another part of the house. But for now, there's probably 1,000 things on our list because Christmas just adds more. And if we really want to enjoy the season, it's, I don't know, just stare at the tree. Sometimes I put music on and stare at my tree. Remember the reason for the season.
All right, everybody. Well, have a great day and we will see you tomorrow. Bye.
Bye.